Assalamu alaikum students, I hope you all are fine. Students, we are in unit 3, that is customizing a Word document. We are studying format, pages, and under this section or this topic we have covered so far the following topics. That is, we have learned that how to insert page break, section break, page numbers, how to use header and footer, and what is the purpose of using header and footer. Further, we saw that how we use footnote and endnote and what is its purpose, how to change margins of a document, center the text vertical on the page, and then last time the last topic that we have covered, that is change orientation of the page. In today's lesson we will see that how we can add a watermark, whether it is a text or picture watermark in our document. Further, we will see that how we can create newspaper columns in a page, how we can create newspaper columns in a single page. So these are the two topics that we will cover in this lesson. Okay, first of all, add watermark, text or picture. It means that a watermark can be a text, can be in the form of text, or as well as it can be in the form of a picture. Both can be used as a watermark. A watermark, text or picture, forms the background for the text and usually includes the monogram or name or some other information. Here one thing it is important to mention, that what is the purpose of watermark. Watermark is basically used to ensure the security or the authenticity of any creative work or any document. It also restricts the unauthorized copying of any document. So for that purpose we embed or we add watermark in the creative document or any document, and it also ensures the confidentiality of the document. So the overall purpose of watermark is to ensure the originality, the authenticity, and the security of the document. The following steps are required for adding watermark. Click on the Design tab in the MS Word window. Then under the Design tab we have to click on the watermark option. Here in this image we can see the watermark option. Upon clicking the watermark option, a drop down list will appear. Select the default watermarks or click on the custom watermark for adding customized watermark. User can add text as well as picture as a watermark. That we will see in the video, that how we can add text as well as a picture as a watermark inside a Word document. Create newspaper columns in a page. The following steps are required for creating columns on the page. First of all, we have to click on the Layout tab and then click Columns option. Here in this image we can see that the Layout tab is active, and under the Layout tab there is a column option. When we click on it, a drop down list will appear. Upon clicking the columns option, a drop down list will appear. Select the predefined columns options or click more columns for customized columns. So from this list we can select the predefined number of columns, and if you want to customize the number of columns, so for that purpose we have to click on the more columns option. Okay, in the next slide I'll display a video in which we'll practically see these things. So let's watch the video. Okay, now we will perform these two things practically. Let me open this Word document. The first thing that we will see, that is to insert or to add watermark in a document. For that purpose we will click on the Design tab. Under the Design tab you can see the watermark button over here. See, when I place the cursor on this button, it shows the description. It says add ghost text, ghost, such as confidential or urgent behind the content on the page. So it is just like a watermark. The thumbnail is also shown here, where the draft is written as a watermark text. So how we can add it? Just click on this button and a drop down menu will appear. So here some default watermarks are also given, like confidential. When I click on it, this will be added to this document behind the text on the page, diagonally, and you can say horizontally, and do not copy horizontally. These are default watermarks available here. So when I select any of these, let's say I am selecting this one, confidential, so you can see that it is added to the document. On every page it will be shown. See here, CONFIDENTIAL, confidential. It is added behind the text as a watermark. Here on the second page it also appears. On every page in this document, this watermark is going to be appear. Here you can see it very clearly, confidential. So the watermark is added. Now if I want to remove this watermark, again click on the same button, watermark, and at the very bottom you can see remove watermark. Just click on it and you will see that the watermark is removed. Another way of adding custom watermark, that is to click on this custom watermark and a window will appear. Currently there is no watermark. If you want to add watermark picture, you want to add a picture as a watermark in the background, so click on this option, picture watermark, then select picture from your computer. I will click on work offline. So file, from a file. See, you can search on the different search engines, different watermarks, but I want to insert it from my computer. So I click on the browse option and it will take me to my computer. Pictures. Here let's say I am adding a watermark, after Watermark school logo. I have selected this one and click insert. Now that picture is selected, the scale is auto. I want the computer to scale the watermark automatically, and then click apply and OK, and then close it. You can see that the watermark or the school monogram is added as a watermark in this document. On every page of this document, the watermark is inserted behind the text and that is a picture watermark, which is actually APS logo. So this is how you can add a picture as a watermark in a document. Okay, second thing, custom watermark. Now if you want to add a text as a watermark, any sentence or any word that you want to use as a watermark in your document, like here it is written ASAP, as soon as possible, but let's say I am writing something else, like I want to add my name as a watermark. You can also change the font. Currently it is calligraphy, so you can change it to any other font style, like for example I'm going to use another one. and serif size auto, and I want to paste it or use it diagonally on the page, so click OK, and you can see that the watermark is added diagonally to this document, and on every page the watermark is added. Here it looks very clear. Here same. So this is how you can add text as a watermark in your document. And for removing the watermark, just go to the same button and click on the remove watermark. If you want to add the picture, so click on the picture. If you want to add the text, click on the text and insert the text over here. Select the language, select the font and size, whether it is auto or you can select any other size of the font. You can select the color of the font. So different options are there. Like for example, if I'm going to select another color like orange color, select it for insertion of this watermark text. When I click OK, you will see that the color of the watermark is changed. So this is how you can add watermark. Custom watermark, if you want to select a picture, select the picture, work offline, and it will lead you to the my computer window. Select any picture and click on the insert and then click OK. You will see that the picture is added as a watermark. So I think it's very simple to add watermark in a document. Now another thing that we are going to study in this lesson, that is how to create multiple columns or newspaper columns in a page or in a document. Go to the page layout tab. Inside the page layout tab, here you can see the columns button. When you click on this column button, currently it's a single column. When I click on the two columns, you will see that the text written in this document will be represented in two columns on each and every page. Here, this is how it will look like. The whole document is divided into two columns, or the text on each and every page is represented in two columns. Further, you can select three columns. The text is represented in three columns. It depends on your requirement or the way you want to use different columns. Here you can see the different width columns are here. One is having a very small width and the other one is a wide one. So different default number of columns are also given here. You can select any of these. Like again, I am selecting the one column, and if you want to customize it, so click on the more columns. Here you can see the defaults are also given. You can select any of these. Further, if you want to increase the number of columns even to 3 or 4, so you can do it very easily. If you want to insert the line between the columns, so check this box and you will see that the line will be inserted between the columns. If you want to keep the equal column width, so make it checked. Otherwise, if you uncheck it, you can change the values of for the width or spacing of each and every column. But currently I will make it equal column width. Or if you want to apply it to the whole document or this point forward, so it depends on you, but normally it is applied to the whole document. So when I click OK, you will see that the page is divided into 4 columns and the line is also placed between these columns. So again, you can select any of these different columns. So this is how you can create newspaper columns in your Word document. Like I placed 3 columns, but if you want to remove the line between, so uncheck this and click OK, and you will see that the line is removed. So this is how you can create columns in a Word document. So I hope you have understood these two things very well. If you have got any problem or any confusion, you can ask me in the Google Classroom and I will try my best to answer all of your questions. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. So students, that's it for today. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe my channel Computer Tuition Academy. Thanks a lot. Take care. Allah Hafiz.